Hey guys, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, October 4th. Happy Friday, everyone. 6:20 right now. Market's going to open in about 10 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and set up this room real quick, and we'll get started shortly with our analysis for today. Let's get a few things here to update. And we should be good to go. All right, looks like we are good to go here. So let me get this link sent out to you guys here in the premium. Link is sent out. More places. And it looks like we are good to go. So, all right, guys, good morning, everybody. Today is Friday, October 4th. Happy Friday, everyone. 6:22 right now. Market's going to open in about 8 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and set up liquidity over here. Let's go to the daily time frame. And this whole week's got me kind of lost. I got this whole week mixed up because I didn't realize that September only had 30 days. So I was like running a day behind. It's crazy. We're already in October. So a few more things here to update. All right, so it looks like a lot of you guys here traded NFP past a couple evals today. So congrats to you guys here who did that. I woke up a little late, so like didn't really get to see a lot of it. But from what I saw, it was bullish, just like I anticipated. So you guys were asking me yesterday what direction I thought price would go, and it was bullish, just like we talked about yesterday. The data just pointed towards a bullish move, so I already knew it was going to be bullish to begin with. Not sure if it was like a really smooth push up or if it was a choppy move up, but I mean, here it goes right here, as you guys can see. It was a pretty bullish push right there. So we had, let's see what's going on over here. So we have market opening up shortly. You can see over from the news at 5:30. Obviously, I'll mark that up. That's NFP. Big spike to the upside right there. Based off the 5:30 news. We had a couple people here who did it and they passed. I think William passed 2 accounts. Him and his mom passed 2 accounts. And we had a couple other people here as well take it. Where they just take it up for a quick bullish push. So nice work to you guys. For the breakout today, it's going to be slightly different. So we've talked about this over the past couple of weeks, guys. I've done the data testing, and from what I found is that typically if you take the opposite direction for NFP, it usually plays out. It doesn't always play out, but it usually does. So if you guys want to take the breakout today, feel free to take it. It's not going to be the usual breakout we normally take. It's the same entry. It's just we're taking it in the other direction. So if you guys want to take it, feel free. If you guys are happy with your profits for the week, we had a pretty good week so far. We had a pretty good week so far for the breakouts. I think we had, was it 3 wins and 1 loss? Maybe 4 wins and 1 loss. So if you guys are happy with your profits and you don't want to risk anything today, just keep in mind today is NFP, so you're going to see some crazy movements in the market. You don't have to take the breakout. So I just want to make that clear. There's no pressure here to take the breakout if you guys don't want to take it. I'm going to take it because this is the only way I can really test it. So I'll be the guinea pig for you guys, but if you guys don't want to take it, don't feel pressure to take it. This isn't our normal breakout entry. It is, but it's in the opposite direction. So just keep that in mind. So, all right, guys, we got market opening up in about 4 minutes. So I'll put the direction of the breakout in the Zoom chat shortly. Good morning, Adam. Morning, Maria. Morning, everybody. So I will put that in the chat shortly. We got some time. Yeah, we still got about 3 minutes till market open. I'll let you know the direction in about 2 minutes, guys, as we get closer to the open. Few more minutes here. See what other news events we got today. I think that was about it. Yeah, so we have inflation rate happening at 7 o'clock. It's like low impact. Right there. And that is about it right there. You haven't missed it yet, Sam. The direction is going to be posted in about a minute. Direction always comes out a minute before market open. So I'll be posting it shortly. It's got to confirm the direction here. And we'll be posted in about 30 seconds. All right, direction will be posted shortly. Yeah, I agree with you too, Jason. I have it marked up on my other chart. I'll show you later. All right, guys, direction is posted in the Zoom chat, so be ready for the breakout. Yeah, I agree, Jason. I saw Asia session range, London session manipulation, and then of course, what's next for the New York session. I think you identified the same thing. So we got market opening up in about 30 seconds, guys. You guys have the direction of the breakout. Again, the breakout for today is going to be different from what we normally take. So if you guys don't want to take it, feel free to skip it for today if you're happy with this week's profits. We had a pretty good week so far, so there's no need to force anything. But in order for me to test this, I'm gonna have to run it. So market's gonna open up in about 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Market is now open.
Order submitted.
All right, so I don't think I got in where I was supposed to get in from, but
Order filled.
accidentally had the wrong account. So I'm gonna have to make some adjustments here. So let me go over here real quick to the breakout chart. Make some adjustments here. Man, I always hate when I do that when I have the wrong account linked to my thing. So profit target is at 449. And the stop level is at 649. All right. So we got that marked up right there. Set an alert here. I don't know if this is gonna be a smooth move. This might have to, it's probably gonna take a while for it to push through, but got it marked up right there. All right. So I got it marked up right here. This price continues to fall lower. Yes, I'm not sure if it's gonna hit right away or if it's gonna take a while. It looks like it might take a while here because of the volatility. It's not as high as I was anticipating, which is okay. So my target's down here, guys. As you guys can see, I'm currently in profit about 400 right now on this account. We got a lot of liquidity sitting down here. So there's a lot of liquidity sitting down below. Price is probably gonna keep bouncing back and forth. It looks like this is gonna be a bit of a ranging I don't know why I said that. Oh, I think it's because I executed on the wrong counter initially. So initially I executed on the wrong account in InterTrader. I was testing some stuff last night. I was using my sim account, so I think that's what said order I failed on. But I'm still in the position, still currently running. You can see over here on my trading view that it is still currently active. And I gotta get better at doing that. And whenever I test something on my charts, I always kind of forget to swing it back to where it's supposed to be for the actual trading. But breakout's still running right now, guys. It's kind of just sitting right there at opening price. We'll probably come back and take a look at that a little later. It's not really looking like there's too much direction here. I'm hoping it closes before we get off the live session, but if it doesn't, I'm just gonna have to let the trade run, of course. So got nothing to follow through with right here. We'll start looking for some entries for the market flow V2s around 640. It's currently 633, so we still have some time here. But you guys can see from a distance that there's not really too much going on. Here is the clean chart. Let me mark up some zones here. Yeah, price is kind of just sitting here right now in a range. So we don't really got too much going on. Price is just sitting right there between that range. It's just going back and forth, sitting right there at the opening price. ATR is currently at 34 right now, so it's not really slow. I mean, it's slow enough, but it's not that slow. So the volatility is just not really there yet. It's kind of just sitting. I think the market makers are kind of playing with the traders right now. They're kind of looking at where they want to push price, which is not necessarily a good thing because we're in this breakout. We're kind of just holding on to it, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. So we got the market flows coming up in about 6 minutes. Once that happens, we'll start looking for some entries. Otherwise, we just got to sit tight for a bit. Here's the SR charts. So the SR charts over here, like I said, I marked these up on Tuesday. Price is still kind of sitting within this area. It hasn't really pushed away from where it has been. So it's kind of nice to see where price here is just ranging from. So I drew these zones up, these SR zones on Tuesday. I didn't really touch them. I just left them there. And you can see price has pretty much been respecting these zones all week. So if you go back over here, price has pretty much just been in between these areas. It didn't really push up or push down. It's kind of just sat in between for the past 4 days or so. So again, we're just going to keep waiting here. Not really much else to do until the time comes for the market flow V2s. So we'll just continue waiting. 6:35 right now, 5 minutes till 6:40. The
Order filled.
I don't know what's up with my Ninja Trader. It keeps saying that these orders are getting filled here, but I'm still in the position. I don't know. I'll have to check that later. Yeah, you guys can see here, I'm still in the position, but for some reason my Ninja Trader keeps triggering something. All right, so we're coming back to entry for the breakout right there. Price came up a little bit, came right back down. Liquidity right there got hit, so the upper level of liquidity right there got hit if you guys took that. That's the first level of liquidity right there. We got a double body rejection right there, so that's looking good. We got a V1 variation double body rejection right there. Price is now starting to come right back down. We're now back in profit for the breakout. So in order for us to take some market flow V2s for a sell, we need to get a sell signal. So once the sell signal here closes, we're going to look for price to kind of come down a little bit, retrace, continue down lower, retrace, continue down lower. And then we'll look for our market flows on those retracements to the pivots. And this is going to work hand in hand with our breakout entry. So the breakout entry right here is pushing down further. It's about halfway to full TP right now, it looks like, about 50 points. So that V1 variation pattern was a good sign that price was going to come back down. Looks like price here is still kind of just sitting. And I mean, there's just not really much direction here, at least not yet. Price is just going back and forth. So here's a breakout, still running in profit. But yeah, these are the days that I don't necessarily like very much because it seems like this is going to linger for a while. See, Jamie said she caught the liquidity. Nice work, Jamie. Max said caught 2 trades, 30 points, done for the week. Nice work, Max. Yeah, Jamie said she caught it for 23 points. Nice work, guys. All right, so like I said, I'm just gonna wait. I mean, I don't have much to do here. I have to wait for the most part. I can't get into anything else because I'm in this breakout. So we're just, again, waiting for this here to come back down further. We have a sell signal here. So in order for us to take the market flow V2s, we need price to come down a little lower, retrace, come back lower, retrace, etc. That's what we are looking for here for the market flow V2s. These will be in the direction of the breakout, so it's going to be in our favor. We have about a minute till then, so I'll start to put up the levels here. So if you guys want to take a market flow V2, entry will happen right here at the 550 mark. So again, depending on which parameters you guys want to use, you can use a 30-60, you can use a 30-30, you can use a 10-30. It's just really up to preference. So we got to wait for it to pull down first. It hasn't pulled down yet. I was hoping it pulled down right there, but it hasn't pulled down yet. It's still kind of just going back and forth right now. So again, in order for you to take some market flow V2s, you need to have price push down below the pivot. So price needs to come below, retrace, come below, retrace, etc. You need to have some sort of market flow here. Right now, there's not very much market flow, as you guys can see. Price is kind of just going back and forth. It's really just in a range right here. You guys can see the range that I marked up here on the clean chart. There's nothing going on. There's a little fake out up here, came right back down. Realistically, it's just ranging between this middle area right here. So it's not exactly the NFP market I was expecting. I was expecting more volatility, spikes in a direction or one or the other. It's kind of just going back and forth. So there's not really too much here to work with, like I said. Here you can see prices just going back and forth between these two zones. We have the SR zone over here. This is a resistance. This is a support. Price is respecting these zones properly. And it's kind of just going back and forth. It looks like this breakout is probably going to be one that we're going to have to hold for a while, unfortunately. It's one of those days. So like I said before, I've done the testing with the with the with these breakouts. The stats are just slightly different with or without the NFP. So like right here, I think it was like 37. Then over here, it was about 32. So not really much of a big difference there when it comes down to taking NFP or not. But the only way for me to really test this is to actually take the trade. So that's why I'm in the position here. I don't really like holding on to positions this long, especially for the breakout. But this is the only way we can pull the data, the actual real-time data to see how this works. So again, if you guys are in the position, I'm still in it. If you guys are not in the position, that's also fine. We had a pretty good week so far. So regardless of the outcome for today's trade, we're still in profit for this week. So it's not really a big deal how this plays through. If you guys want to take a market flow V2, you can possibly look for some here for a buy. I mean, for me personally, I probably wouldn't look for any here for a buy because it's going to go against our against our breakout. If you guys want to take it, feel free. I'd probably just go for the smaller moves, like maybe 10 point pushes, not exactly the big ones. So it would happen right here at this point. Looks like that'd be the 10-point move right there. It looks like it already hit TP actually. Came down, filled it at the 570. But again, I personally wouldn't really mess with it. So full TP right there on the 10-point move. If you were looking to take the market flow V2, again, I wouldn't recommend taking it because this is against the breakout. The breakout's going to be the overall direction. So if you guys want to take some quick buys, you can go in quick in and outs for like 10 points, but I'm expecting price to come back down. It's just there's no direction here. So you can see from where price is currently moving, it's just going sideways. There's no market flow. So there's no market flow to the upside. There's no market flow to the downside. It's just a huge range right here. Huge range. See, Brock's had been taking 50 points and he's done. Yes, nice. Brock took the entry here for 50 points for the breakout and he's done for the day. So nice work, Brock. Again, just waiting for some sort of direction here. So I'm looking for possibly another V1 variation like this, double body rejection, like with this right here. I'm looking for possibly a red candle, hopefully, and then a big drop back down to the bottom side. You got to think about it. There's a lot of liquidity sitting down here that hasn't been filled yet. So I think eventually price will come down and wipe out the liquidity. There just isn't very much going on here. The target's actually in a good area because if price was to come back down and fill this gap, basically the news movement, it would come down to this point right here where the breakouts is aiming to hit its TP. So there we go. So the pattern came up just like I was looking for. I said I was looking for another double body rejection right there. We have one right there. That's another reversal pattern to the downside. So we got two reversal patterns right here. And the thing is, they're both angling to the downside. So we got two reversal patterns right there. And they're both angling. I'm trying to get this tool. And they're both angling downwards. So reversal, price came up, rejected off the trend line, reversal, price came back up, rejection off the trend line, reversal. So this is an indication that price is likely to come back down, which is a good sign for our breakout, of course. But again, there's just not much direction. So I mean, ideally that's what I'd be looking for, but it looks like price is just going to keep sitting sideways right here. So if you guys are looking for those market flows, the market flow happened again right there for another full TP. Sorry, I just pulled up to here right now. And then here we go as price starts to come back down. Let's get that sell signal in. So once that sell signal comes in, I'll be looking for some possible market flows to the downside right here. Ideally, that's where I'm trying to go because that's where the breakout is. But as you guys can see, there's just no direction here. It's just going back and forth. So again, if you guys want to keep taking market flow V2 entries, they just keep hitting. They're like right here. If you want to go for the quick 10 points, there would be another market flow V2 entry that would happen probably around the 580 mark. Let's see, Samson market may be waiting for Israel response. Yeah, possibly. That's probably the biggest factor right now, influencing the market at the moment. The war in the Middle East. Yeah, there's nothing going on. We have the zones here marked up. Let me see if there's any clean this up a little bit. No, I'll just leave it as is. I was gonna clean this up and like take this off, but that's really unnecessary. They're all in the same zone anyways. Might clean it up a little bit, but it's not gonna make a huge difference. So this looks like the fake out zone. So this upper level right here is just a fake out zone. Price comes up, fakes out, price comes up, fakes out. I'm just waiting for that actual huge drop from here, which I'm hoping will happen and I'm expecting. But yeah, the breakout is still running, guys. I mean, it's in drawdown right now, but it's still running, still kicking right now. So again, if you guys want to take a market flow V2, entry would happen down here at the 580 mark. I would only recommend taking the small 10 points. I wouldn't go for the big 60 points because obviously there's just no direction here. There's no real market flow. I wouldn't even really recommend taking this entry here, but if you guys do want to take it, obviously I'll mark it up for you. The market flows work in both directions, so it's not linear. It just depends on where the momentum is and where the trend's currently at. So right now we have a bullish momentum. The trend's currently bullish. So right now at this specific very moment, it's bullish, but it can easily shift back down. So at this very moment, this is currently where we're at. It's not really that bullish though. So it looks bullish here. Obviously, if you look at this on paper, it's bullish, but I mean, if you look over here on the clean chart with no direction, that there's actually no direction here. It's just going sideways. So it looks bullish here because everything's pointing towards bullish, but if you look at it from a clean chart, it's really just going back and forth and faking out around this area. This is just a fake out area right here. So I'm hoping just a big spike to the downside happens soon. Let's see if there's any more news coming up soon. I don't think so. There's just low impact news coming up over here at 7 o'clock. It's not really going to affect the market very much. So there's not really much of a catalyst here to push price around unless we get some breaking news here from CNBC or from Bloomberg. Yeah, so it says over here, U.S. jobs creation roared higher in September as payroll surged by 254,000. Yeah, that's what I was expecting. So this is what I was talking to you guys about yesterday, that pretty much this entire week. I mentioned that if you wanted to take an NFP, it'd be bullish, and it was. Played out pretty nice. Other than that, there's not really much breaking news here. Open up Bloomberg real quick. No breaking news from Bloomberg. The same thing, just the same data on the jobs data. So it says US hiring tops all estimates while jobless rate falls to 4.1%. So it looks right here. I don't know if this just happened or if this happened last night. So Israel bombs Beirut targets as Iran calls on our world to unite. So this happened today. So it looks like, yes, Sam, it looks like Israel did respond already. Or actually, this was from yesterday. It was from October 3rd. But yeah, there's just no breaking news right now. No catalyst to push price. Looks like price is just flat right here. Not really doing much at all. All right, we got price coming back down. All right, let's see what's going on here. Got a pending sell signal. I like looking at the new sell signals because they start to show you the direction of price. Like if you can tie this with other confluences, like for example, if you get a big sell signal and has a confluence like this right here, like a V1 variation reversal pattern, odds of it coming down further are very likely. It's just a matter of time until it actually kind of continues to push through. So let's see, we got Sam over here. Sam posted his profits. He locked in 837 for the day. Nice work, Sam. Great win right there. Yeah, Nikki said this is torture. Yeah, just gotta wait. I mean, there's not really much going on here. Price just going back and forth, like I said. On the good side, if you guys are taking the market flow V2s, I mean, they're hitting. So, I mean, if you're taking these entries here, so there's one entry that happened over here, and then another one that happened right here, and then one more that happened right here. So three back-to-back market flow entries for 10 points. They're not like big moves, but I mean, if you're just going for those quick 10 points, you're getting in and out very quickly. You're like in, out, quick profit. You're just in and out. Um, the torture is really coming from the breakout because the breakout is kind of just sitting up here. I mean, it's been sitting here for a while. Um, Hoping that eventually it just comes crashing down to where it's supposed to go. Because we have a ton of liquidity sitting here. I think what's going on is the market makers are kind of just lowering in the buyers. So you can see how price is like slightly pushing up. They're just lowering in buyers to come in. And then as soon as there's enough buyers in the market, they're going to stump it down because there's no reason for it to not go up, right? If you look at the news here, all of the jobs data is bullish. Like everything here is bullish. So they're luring in these buyers to get into the market. And then as soon as there's enough buyers in the market, they're just going to wipe everybody out. Because the thing is, there's a lot of liquidity sitting here. So if people are entering buys, so for example, if people are buying buys right here, where do you think their stop losses are sitting? They're sitting right here, right? They have their stop losses just hanging out down here. So what they need to do is you're looking to stack up some more buyers as they slowly climb their way up. And then when they have enough buyers, they'll just swing price down. It'll hit their liquidity and then just drop down further, hopefully to our full TP. But that's kind of just my opinion, and that's how I'm expecting things to go. It's just a matter of time until it actually happens. Because I mean, you look over here, there's a lot of liquidity that's sitting down below, right? There's a bunch of liquidity right here. I mean, there's liquidity above too, but realistically, they're going to make way more money if they come down and hit liquidity down here, right? The market makers. So that's kind of what I'm expecting, what I'm seeing down here. Just a bunch of liquidity sitting right here down below. And that leaves us with target price points for price to get to. So got to stick to the strategy, not pulling early. I'm just going to hold on to it. The only time I'll pull early is if we get close to market close, which I'm hoping doesn't happen today because that was pretty stressful when I was doing that last week. All right, so we got price coming back to about entry point. Not really too much going on here. So let me post. So we got some team profits over here. We got Jamie. She logged in about 1,000 on her account. Nice work, Jamie. Solid win right there. We have William over here. He took the NFP trade earlier this morning, locked in 20,000, passed his two challenges right there. And then we have Sam over here as well. Sam locked in 837 for the day. Nice work, guys. Yeah, Jason's at his drop box now. Yeah, so let's see if this here drops down. It's back to open right here. So like I said, this here is just a fake out manipulation area. Price came right back down. Now I just need price to come down to here. This is my target price point for the breakout. So I need this to make its way back down further. And now we just wait again. All right, it's about to be 7 o'clock, so it's about to be cutoff time for the market flow V2s. If you guys want to keep taking them, I'll keep looking for them on the chart, but for the most part, I mean, there's not going to be too much for us here to really maneuver with because the volatility is so slow. The ATR is actually really low now, so the ATR is back to 24 points. So the ATR is really, really low right now from where it should be. Earlier this morning, it was at like 45, went down to like 40, went down to 30. Here we go. Volatility starts to pick back up. Okay, so the target price point right here where I want price to really get to is going to be this lower low. This is where liquidity is sitting. There you go. Price just hit liquidity right there. So come on, let's keep dropping a little bit further. The only problem here is like once we get to this bottom part, we're going to have a bunch of sessions right here. So we're going to have a little bit of some manipulation right here. There we go. Hit liquidity, blasted right through it. So if you guys took that liquidity right there, full TP, we're just going to run through a little bit of some issues here, like I said, because of the sessions. So this is where manipulation tends to happen. You might see some price kind of bounce around this area. It might even just blast right through. It's kind of hard to tell what's going to happen next, but let's keep grabbing that liquidity. So we got that liquidity right there, got grabbed. Let's drop down further. Hoping it just blasts through the sessions here and not actually bounce off it. We just got a bunch of red flags around this area though. So like I said, it's a tricky area down here. But my target is this blue line for the breakout. So breakout is back down right here, inching its way to its TP. There it goes. It drops down a little further. It's going to get to the sessions right there. I'm hoping it just pushes right through it. Otherwise, it might just kind of sit here for a while. It's an area of manipulation, of course, as you guys know. All right, so we're almost there. It's pushing down further. Yep, just what I thought. Came down, touched the sessions, and then it's now getting slightly manipulated. I was hoping it was going to blast right through it. Or I'm hoping that's what happens next. But this is typically what happens when price gets near the sessions. It's like one of two things will happen. Price will either come down to the sessions, bounce off, or price will like blast right through it. Right. We got another sessions down below here. So it has a second target to reach if it does continue dropping lower. So if you guys want to look for some market flow V2s in this direction, I mean, feel free. The entry is going to happen right here at the 530 mark. That's where the market flow V2's at. It seems like some of you guys here did pull out for profit. I mean, it was really close to a TP. The TP was like right there. Looks like some of you guys here pulled out at the sessions, which is fine. It's up to you guys. If you guys want to pull out, like I said, I'm gonna hold on to it. I have to hold on to it. This is the only way we'll know. You know, we have to, I gotta stick to my game plan. Game plan here is to hold on to the position for the full move. And that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so here goes. I retest the sessions down below. Never came up to fill the market flow V2, so nothing there yet. Here he goes, it retested. I'm hoping at this point it's going to break past it this time. Maybe retest it here and come down to the next level, the next sessions. Because we have another sessions right here. So I'm hoping for something like this. At least break and close below the sessions. That's going to be a key thing right there. It did break below the pivot, so it looks like it's starting to shift to the downside with regard to the overall trend on the higher time frames. And again, touched it right there. So this is the low impact news at 7 o'clock. I'll just take that off right there. If you guys are looking to take the market flows, again, the entry is going to happen right here at the 510 mark. So if you guys want to look for some market flows, it's going to be right there at the 510 mark. Here we are at the sessions. All right, let's blast right through that sessions right there. Oh, there we go again, another bounce off the sessions. So here's an example of like why we avoid trades on the sessions, because this happens. We're not entering any trades. We're already in a position, but I'm saying like usually like this is why we avoid trades at the sessions, because price gets manipulated around these points. We have another sessions below, so I'm confident that it's going to push lower to at least the next session, which is going to be perfect because our TP is right there. But yeah, just gonna keep waiting. So there goes a breakout, almost there. Again, if you guys want to pull out early, feel free. For me, I'm going to hold on to it. Like I said, I just have to stick to the game plan. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but I gotta stick to the game plan. And the volatility here again is pretty much dead. ATR is currently at 31. It's not completely dead, but it's pretty slow right now. So again, if you guys are looking to take that market flow V2, it's going to be right there at the 510 mark. If it ever pushes back up. It's frustrating. It's frustrating watching this slow movement. All right. So we got a buy signal here, guys. There's no more entries for market flow. So in order for us to take another market flow entry, we would need another sell signal to come up. Again, price is just sitting right here at the sessions. This is an area of manipulation, like we mentioned. It's nothing new. This is just how the market typically. This is what happens when price gets near the sessions. This is why I don't like trading around the sessions. There's nothing we could have done though, because we already in this position. I mean, technically, you could have pulled out around the sessions if you really wanted to. But for me personally, like I said, I got to hold on to this for the full move. Yeah, I mean, it's still kind of bouncing around. No catalyst here really to push price. All right, we got the sell signal right there that is now pending. I'm just hoping it breaks. I need it to close past the sessions. I think once it closes past the sessions, we're going to be in business right here. But until then, it's probably going to keep bouncing off it. So now that we have a pending sell signal, this is a good sign because price is trying to push down further. It's just the sessions right here. Like I said, the sessions here is what's stopping price. It's basically like a roadblock. That's why that's what I see these sessions as. I see them slightly as a roadblock. They don't always act this way. Sometimes price breaks right past them. Sometimes they don't. Like for example, over here, pre-market, right? Price kind of came to it on the news at 5:30. It spiked off it, then it came back for a retest, and then it blasted right through it. So it doesn't always act the same way. It acts differently under different circumstances. So like right now, price is just slowly moving through here. I feel like it's just charging up a little bit before it ends up finally actually pushing through. Yeah, Brock said it should be dipping. I agree. I mean, it should be, but we're just waiting for it here. So if you guys want to take market flow V2, you got to wait for another sell signal here to come up. Man, I'm surprised the volatility is this low on NFP day. I was expecting more of a at least some sort of movement because the thing is price hasn't moved 100 points yet throughout the session. So market opened up right here at this blue line. Price pushed up, I mean, almost 100 points, not quite. And it pushed down about 85 points. So not exactly yet. Ah, man, it's so frustrating. So it looks like we're going to be back at break even. Well, not break even, but entry price. So I think this breakout is probably going to run for a while, guys. Unfortunately, this is going to be one of those days where it was so close to hitting TP right here, but now it looks like it's gonna be one of those days where it just ranges all day and then eventually it'll move in a direction. It looks like, so what I'm seeing here is that it looks like it's faking on both directions. So like it came up over here, faked out, came back down, faked out. Now it's back in the range. So this is like where price is like sitting down the middle, but it pushes up, fakes out right here, comes back down, fakes out right here, comes back up. But realistically, it's just sitting down the middle. It's like price hasn't really gone anywhere. It's no, I'll just take this off here to clean it up a little bit. It's really just pulling back to opening price. It's pretty much just sitting around this area down opening price. Here's our clean chart. So we got pretty close to the TP right here, which is this black line. But then it just keeps ranging within this area. So like this is a clean chart. I didn't really mark anything up here. Just a couple levels where price is sitting. And it's really just ranging between this area. It'll break out of the area and then it'll just pull right back in. Like it pulled it out over here, pulled back in. And then same with this right here. Broke out of the area and then it just literally pulled back into the range. Let's see. Yeah, Kenny said price has been hard rejecting off the NFP candle wick since market open, tricky area to trade. Yeah, I agree 100%. It's just it wants to go down there and wipe out the liquidity that's sitting down below, but it just has trouble getting past this area, right? That's what Kenny's referring to, this wick right here. So you can see what as soon as market opened right here at 6:30, price came down slightly, bounced off it, came back down, bounced off it, tried really hard to get past it right here, and then it bounced again. It is, I agree with Kenny, it is a tricky area to trade. And then on top of that, we have the sessions down here. That's not helping, right? All right, we're getting the volatility push right here. Finally, we got that sell signal again. I'm hoping it finally breaks past the sessions, but not. Okay, there we go. It's breaking past the sessions right there. Couple seconds, almost a TP. Full TP.
Target filled.
What a trade. Damn, man, I was sweating for a second. Right, Kenny? Boom. There goes a trade. I knew it was coming down, so the analysis played out perfect. I already had this marked up from like before the market even opened. You know, we had the Asia session range, London session manipulation, and then of course the New York session reversal right here. Price is pushing up and we're expecting this to come down. And there we go. Played out perfect. So we didn't get caught in the fake out right here. You know, this is where they try to lure in the buyers, like I said. And then I said there's all this liquidity sitting right here. So it's going to come down eventually, which it did. So congrats, guys. This was a really, 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 really good week for us for the most part overall. Four back-to-back wins. So we had four wins. Four wins and one loss. It's a really good week. Four wins, one loss, guys. Pretty good week. the most part. All right, so great profits. So let me see how I got 1, 2, 3, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Okay. So my accounts are gonna look kind of weird. Because so what happened was I forgot to cancel like last month when or like 2 months ago when I passed the last of my PA accounts, I had like I forgot to cancel them, like the other ones that I took, so it like renewed 4 of my accounts. So you'll see a couple more accounts here. Actually, you'll just see two. You'll see two extra accounts with these NFP trade that I kind of just took. So I got on NFP a little late and I just kind of hopped in where like price was pushing. And then they didn't pass, but they got really close to it. So I'm going to show you guys my profits. Don't be alarmed. I mean, you probably only want to focus on like maybe a portion of them because a lot of them were just NFP trades that I was kind of looking to pass these accidental renewals that I had so that I'll have some backup accounts for my Apex, just in case, like whatever I need it for. Because the renewal is only like $50, so I don't mind paying $50 for like two accounts, basically $100 a month to have backup accounts for whenever I need them. You know, if I decide to like scalp on them or something like that. So here are my profits. The profits are gonna be pretty crazy, guys. So brace yourself. All right, here's the let me close my Ninja Trader. I don't really want to leave it on. Or it was for 3 accounts, actually. Okay, so there's 3 accounts. Let me turn this off. There's 3 accounts over here that they just renewed because that was when I took my last 4 accounts for PA. So there's 3 accounts right here where they were these are just fresh accounts. So these over here, they almost passed, but they didn't quite pass. They got close to it, but for whatever reason, it got closed out early. But yeah, here are all of my accounts for the trade. So it's pretty crazy profits. These are my actual accounts. So from the 3,000 account down are these are my actual accounts. And then these are like the dummy accounts that I just tried to run through the NFP. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. I made some pretty good profit today, it looks like. So yeah, that's just one trade. So we took one trade over here for the breakout. We have 4 back-to-back breakouts that hit this week, so that's why I have so much profit. It's a lot more than usual because I mean the breakouts just hit. It's just that's how it is. So yeah, these 3 up here, I would just ignore these if you can. Just like think that they're invisible and then just focus on these 3 down here. So here I'll add up my profits for the day, or let's take a look at the team profits. So I know a lot of you guys have profits to show today. We have Jonathan here. He locked in 500 on his Apex. Nice work, Jonathan. We have Jonathan's Top Step account. He locked in 500 as well. Nice work, Jonathan. We got Vince here. He got 500 on his FTMO. Nice work, Vince. And he got about, let's see, 1,000, 2,000, about 3,000 right here across all of his Apex accounts for the day. And for the week, he's up 2, 4, 6, about 7, 8,000 for the week. Nice work, Vince. You killed it. Great work, Vince. Great work, Jonathan. We have Johnny here. Johnny locked in a profit of 3,115 per account. He has 3 accounts here, so well over 9,000 for the day. Nice work, Johnny. Great work. We have Sam here. Sam locked in 837. Great work, Sam. We have Jamie here. She locked in 969. Great work, Jamie. And we have William here. He locked in 40,000 because he passed 2 of his eval accounts. And then of course, here are my profits. I'm going to add up these down here. I'm not going to include the top 3. It's kind of going overboard right there. So let's see, for the day, I locked in 1575. I'm gonna just multiply these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So this times 19, that's 29,000, and then plus 3,960, plus 3,150, plus 3,150, plus 2,275. Plus 3,150 plus 3,150, 1.5. Okay, so for the day so far, or for the day in general, I locked in 48,760. That's just one trade. So you guys will see there's a lot more accounts here because I'm trading 20 Apex accounts, one personal account, and 5 new accounts with this straight to funded company. I'll let you guys I'll let you guys know which company that is once I get paid out. I get paid out in about 8 days. I traded for 2 days now. So for in 8 more trading days, I'll get a payout and then I will refer them over to you guys. I just want to make sure that they're legit, they're a brand new company, so I don't want to refer them to you. You guys know I don't refer scammy companies to you. I only refer companies that I actually use and that I trust and that I know are going to pay you guys out. So I'm not going to tell you guys which one it is yet. You guys can go look around. It's not fast track. So just keep that, it's not fast track. But I just want to make sure they pay me out before you guys go ahead and try them out. So there's my profits for the day and then for the week. And the profits for the week are crazy. Kind of scared to type this up. It's like the numbers are so big. There's a lot here. So 4,358. I'll multiply that by. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna be a lot of work. Here, I'm just gonna estimate it. So we'll say that there are about like how many accounts here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do 5 times 26. That's easier. It's not the real number, but I don't want to add it all up. Damn, that's fucking crazy. 130 for the week. Okay. Okay. I could I get used to this. You guys got to keep in mind, not every week's gonna be like this, right? We had 4 back-to-back breakouts. Today's like an outlier. We were on a win streak right now with the breakouts, so that's how much profit we had for the week. About how much, and yeah, it was pretty good. So I'm glad we took the opposite entry for the Friday trade, the NFP trade, because it did play out perfect. We know this was going to work out because I pulled the data from this. As you guys know, I have a whole spreadsheet here. I pulled the data for over 2 years. So I know the strategy works. That's why I trusted it with today's entry, and I'm glad that it played through. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or you guys have more profits to post up, feel free to post them in the chat. Otherwise, I mean, this was a great week. Yeah, CJ said now I can go enjoy my weekend with no losses. Exactly, right? Jonathan said, great day, great week. Let's do this again next week, 100%. Oscar said, let's fucking go, Sean, and go. Yeah, definitely. Johnny as well. Sam said, salute. CJ said, thanks, thank God. Yeah, no, exactly. It played out perfect, guys. So I think moving forward, this is gonna be my main focus, the breakout. I just like this because it's like one entry a day. The win rate's pretty decent. From the data that I pulled, it's above a 65% win rate. So I'm expecting the profit potential to just continue. So on an average week, we're probably gonna have one net win. For a week like this, we had 4 back-to-back wins, 1 loss. So it's not a perfect week, but it's damn near a perfect week, just aside from Monday. So I think that's about it, guys. I mean, if you guys have any more questions, feel free to put them in the chat. I know we're closing out a little early today, but you guys can see how the market's moving. It's not really worth taking any risk at this very moment. Price is right at the sessions. There's just not really too much of a direction here, but you guys, I'm sure a lot of you guys here enjoyed that breakout. You guys took it with me, and we were able to secure some pretty good profit this week. So we got some more team profits here from Ross, and Ross killed it. Look at Ross over here. He locked in 500 per account. Looks like he has 20 accounts there. So let's just add that up for Ross real quick. Ross locked in 4,510 times 20. 90,000 today. That's crazy, Ross. Great work. 90,000 for the day, and then for the week, he locked in 7,000. We'll just round this up as well, so we don't have to do all the work. 7,700 times 20. Jesus, 154,000. Nice work, Ross. Killed it on those accounts right there. So yeah, solid work, guys. Again, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, I think this is going to be it for the day. William said he took the second BB3 again, 2 BB3s today. Nice work, William. So we took another BB3 over there. So the first one right here hit, and the other one over here hit as well. Yeah, solid day all around. It looks like pretty much every strategy has been hitting today. Breakout hit for a full TP, all the liquidity hit, breakout B3 continuations hit, V1 variations here hit. Yeah, pretty smooth day overall. So I'm really happy with the profits that we locked in today. And I'm ready to run this back again next week. So, all right, guys, if there's any other questions or if you have anything you want to talk about, feel free to reach out. If you guys have more profit to post up, feel free to post them in the group. Like I said before, guys, posting your profits in the group is not to show off. This is really to build your confidence so that you feel confident on Monday when you come back, right? Like Ross over here, I'm sure Ross feels like $1 million because he made all this profit. He's going to come back on Monday and he's going to feel really confident to take the breakout. He's not going to be scared. He's not going to be all sweaty and nervous and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Ross, Vince, Jonathan, Johnny, Sam, Jamie, William, everybody who posted their profits here today are going to feel great over the weekend. They're going to keep thinking about making more profits. And then on Monday, we're going to run it back. So, all right, guys, I think that's it for the day. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. Otherwise, have a great and safe weekend, and I will see you guys back